The next question that we got, which I thought was a really fantastic question, was how do we obviously we're talking to recruiters and coaches. And so this person asked, how do you find a recruiter that's a good fit for you? And then also, how does the recruiter get paid in that scenario? So Stephen, I'm going to ask you that question first, but I am going to open it up to you, Suzanne, as well about the coaching relationship.
I would say a lot of the relationships I formed in my career were individuals I met at IIBA meetings, at PMI meetings, at job fairs, things like that. So you get to know the recruiter by networking with them. A lot of the recruiters that are IT, PMO, Agile specific will go to the same networking events that you may go to as a business analyst in your local market. So keep that in mind. That's one great place to meet them. Sometimes you'd be surprised how many people I've just had knock on the door of our building where we're at for Apex in my local branch and come in and say, hey, I would love to talk to the project management recruiter, the Java developer recruiter, the business analyst recruiter, and sit down for a little bit. And some of the people that I've placed, not one, not two, but 3+ times are individuals that I formed a relationship with a long time ago. And we've both done a good job. Remember, it's a two-way street. The recruiter should always be communicating with you on a regular basis, but feel free to reach out to them as well. The payment question, I can only speak for Apex, but we don't charge anything to candidates that we work with. Those payments, reimbursement, things like that comes from the client side, since we're acting as an extension of their HR department to help them find great talent. So we would never charge anything to the candidate side.
Wow, so that can be another benefit to the job seeker, is that there's there's not anything up front. And also it can just be a word of warning. If you meet a recruiter that wants money up front, that's not the recruiter for you. So move on.
Yeah.
So Suzanne, how about picking a career coach? How do they find someone that fits their needs?
Sure. Those are great questions. You can't be the right fit for everyone. And that question is something that comes up quite a bit. So at Computer Coach, we provide IT training and upskilling courses. So we provide career coaching to our customers included in our program. We also provide job placement assistance included in our program. So at Computer Coach, it is just a tuition because we are a school, right? We're a continuing education center. When it comes to private coaching separately, maybe you don't want to take any courses. Usually that is on an hourly, or there's sometimes some packages that you can just buy. So maybe it's you meet 6 times with a career coach and there's a certain price, but that is a price that the candidate would pay, because the coach is just really making sure that you're on the right track, making sure that you're accountable, making sure that you are doing what's in your best interest to find the jobs that you're looking for. When it comes to finding the right coach for you, I think, that's all about having a conversation, talking to people, really making sure that this particular individual's philosophies and their methods are in line with yours. And I think all of that comes down to conversations and asking for recommendations from, your friends and your colleagues. Maybe they've worked with some career coaches that they like as well.
Yeah, I was going to say probably referrals are a big part of that too. So the same would go for recruiters. So if there is somebody that you've worked with in the past, and somebody in your personal network, job seeker, that is looking, refer that person on. I mean, that says a lot about the recruiter and the coach's ability to work with you.